What's going on, everybody? It's Trev the Dev, and we're back playing some more Madden. Been a little bit for me, probably not so much for you, but it's been about a week since I've played, so I saved a heck of a game to come back to, didn't I? We play San Diego shortly after we played them a couple weeks back. This time we're at home. Of course, we're facing off against Tom Brady, LaDainian Tomlinson. Just go back, just run through their team real quick because we did it a few episodes ago, but again, if this is your first time watching, they ended up signing Tom Brady in the offseason, even though they had Phillip Rivers for some reason. They still have LT and Miles Turner. T.O. is one of their pickups as well. They got pretty good receiving core outside of that as well. Antonio Gates. Their O-line is like stacked, although Shane Olivier is out, so maybe Greg Riley is starting. Maybe we can exploit that a little bit this game. We'll see. Again, they have a bunch of just outstanding players at pretty much any position that you look at. And yet, somehow, last time, we were able to pull out a victory. If you have not seen that one, I would highly recommend going and checking out that game. I live streamed it. Or I didn't live stream it. I did a live premiere. And it was probably the best game that I've ever played in Madden. At least that I can remember. We ended up taking them down 24-21 on the road. You can see the score here, but again, if you haven't seen this one, I'd highly recommend, checking it out. And yeah. Anywho, let's jump right into this one. Oh, this is the trade deadline. Do we want to pick up anybody while we're here? Let's take a look. You got Von Cross, rookie stud. Johnny Lee Higgins, he's progressed quite a bit since last time we looked at this page, I think. I'm pretty happy with where we're at as a team right now. Yeah, I like my team well enough. Maybe you could say get another lineman in here. Maybe a better backup than Sam Williams. I like Sam Williams. He's certainly not the best, but excuse me. Maybe look at who's out there in the tight end market. But Zach Miller has had a pretty good season so far. I've looked for him over the middle quite a few times this past few weeks, and he's really pulled out all the stops. So I don't know. I kind of like our team. Check out I don't know who else would be trading anybody. Let's see if there's anybody on the free agent wire that we would be interested in picking up. It's just a bunch of running backs, it looks like. Mark Campbell. Yeah, I think all these guys are kind of redundant given our team. I don't know if there's any rookies out here. There's a few guys. Not terrible. He's not awful for a 22-year-old on the waiver wire. But I don't think we have anybody that we want to pick up. We can certainly look at the waiver wire if anybody goes down on injury for the remainder of the season. Until then, we changed to the silvers last time. Do we have an all black? We don't. I thought we did. Just stick with the normal home uniforms. So let's go alternate one. We went with an alternate last time, so let's go with an alternate against them as well. And here we go. The rematch. Wish this was a little later in the season, to be quite honest with you. But it isn't. We just got to play it when it happens. Maybe we'll face them in the playoffs again.
A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. Thanks for joining us. Each of these teams looking to add a win to their record. And we're just about ready to get this one started as the Chargers square off against the Raiders. Let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
Oh man, we lost the toss.
Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Janikowski comes in to kick off.
I picked the win wrong. I thought you had to pick against it. You just got to pick the other way. CR records. We're top two teams in the West. No surprise.
He's heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. John, for people who love defensive struggles, this game is exactly what they're looking for.
Crowd is really into it today. It's exciting stuff.
These are two of the most talented defenses in the league. Not only can these guys stop you from scoring,
they can create scoring by themselves.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns
All right,
out a
incomplete.
big
Dumped off to
play
the fullback.
that
I don't know
generates
what I would have
points,
done.
like an interception return or a fumble recovery, something like that.
This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their
Oh, Ty Johnson pops him early in the game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's force this 3 and out. Come on, crowd's got to get loud here. Crowd's got to get loud.
To stop that play in the backfield.
All right, you got to not blow this coverage with Ty Johnson. I'm facing off against Antonio Gates. He's going for him. And he's got it. I was sprinting as far as I could back, and he gets it. That's on me, I guess. I wish the safety would have tried to knock it down. But I guess you can't stop 299s from making those long completions every now and then. Man, we had him backed up, and we couldn't. Oh, but it doesn't matter because Nandi Asma jumps the curl route. He gets an interception early in the game, something I don't think we did last time. Oh, no, and he's down. That's not good. Losing our best defensive player this early in the game could spell trouble. I am not too thrilled with that. We got to see what happens. And we give it right back, unfortunately. Quick start on both sides. That is not what we're looking to do coming out of the gates here. Got to pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up, guys. Yeah, decent run defense. Could have had him a little bit shorter. But no dice. Hoping I get good news about Osma, but he's not back in there yet. Cannot afford to lose him for any sort of extended period of time. And Craig Davis beats Sam Perry off the, or Eric Clark off the line, unfortunately. He's speedy, but okay, good. Whew. Oh, that's very good. Craig Davis killed us last time. Now we got our slot corner in there, our backup. Tackled by Warren Sapp. But an exciting game to start. Somebody's got to make another play here. I'd love to not go down a touchdown early. Can't afford to be doing that.
Brady sends a man in motion.
Ty Johnson once again with a big hit in the backfield. Dude's run defense is outstanding.
That was a heck of a play. He has great speed and used it to fly through the line and take down the ball carrier.
Let's go defense. Stop him here. Hold him to a field goal.
Brady with a man in motion.
Screen. All right. What a tackle by Kirk Morrison. Able to snuff out the screen, force field goal attempt here. A couple quick turnovers early in the first by both teams. Picks on back-to-back plays. Got to clean that up when we take the field, and Kading's right down the middle.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by Higgins.
You know, we got out to farther than the 20.
Number 21 goes back into the game after being
sounds like Osmo's back. That's good. Now, last time we played them, we had a big, good running game with Vaughn Cross. And Benham was out there, but that's kind of his coming out game, if you will. Hopefully he can repeat that performance here today.
Russell will work out of the shotgun. Steps up into the pocket.
Nope, that's not where I should have thrown the ball. I think there was two guys downfield, and I didn't see either of them. Playing a little bit rattled this game, not going to lie. But again, it's been a little bit since I played, but there's no reason to Excuse it. And Antoine Randall, he picks up the first down. That was a little bit. Wasn't sure if he picked it up or not, but he did. Big time play by the veteran receiver.
Bush is the deep back on the call. Great fake under pressure.
Throw it away, just throw it away. Thank you much.
He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Ball on their own.
Speaking of Antoine Randall, he's a Super Bowl hero, of course, back for the Pittsburgh Steelers in '04, maybe. I think this video will come out on Super Bowl Sunday, so hopefully everybody's watching. Oh, Bennett fumbles it, and they turn the ball over again. What are we doing, guys? Hold on to the ball. We can't afford to give him a short field like this. Before I was so rudely interrupted by a turnover on my team, I think this video will release on Super Bowl Sunday, so hopefully everybody has enjoyable time watching that. Personally, I'm rooting for the Bengals later on. I like Joe Burrow. Kind of an LSU guy, not really a fan. Liked him when I was a little bit younger. Joe Burrow, I think he's going to be if he can stay healthy, man, he was a surefire Hall of Famer, as I think I've ever seen coming out of the draft. Good pressure, good pressure. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Force another field goal attempt, please. Let's go defense. Got another 3rd and long. Pick it up. Come on, come on.
They'll go from the shotgun. Jackson goes in motion. They're blitzing. Rosen.
Michael Huff, nice knockdown. I'm not sure if that was Osmar Huff, but we're able to hold him to a field goal attempt, which is huge. We got to really hold on to the ball this next drive. We're not going to win this game by turning the ball over twice every quarter, obviously. It's a little to the right, and he's going to miss it. All right. We're going to start off with good field position here.
And make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
1st and 10. Let's go. They line up in the I formation. Going to the air on 1st down.
Hey, Griffith out of the backfield, but unfortunately that animation always happens. Hit the guy out of the backfield in the shoulder. It's a little annoying. What can you do? Wait half a second longer. They sent the blitz. Antoine gets a good release off the line. Picks up about 20 yards. I love when they blitz. I'm a lot more confident in this offense. Years past, I would have scrambled immediately and probably thrown a pick or taken a big sack. This year, with our new line and our offense, I'm very confident. But still, Russell, he's got yards. He's going to be down inside the 15. Gosh, that was like 25 yards on a scramble. He's not the fastest guy, but he's got enough speed to get around the corner.
He can run for huge gains, even when the defense is
pitch it across. Runs over a dude down inside the 10, around the 5. Nice 6-yard pickup on 1st down. That's what we've needed. You know, no turnovers. We can do this. Send it to the other side. Too much pressure up the middle. Now we're forced into a 3rd and longish, 3rd and medium.
By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
Don't love play action here. Looking for Randall L, maybe. Griffith, the fullback, outside, picks up 6 yards. I think we got to go for this one, don't we?
4th and 1 coming up.
Let's play aggressive ball here. Let's play aggressive ball here.
Intriguing call here.
Give it to our big back, Vaughn Cross. Get upfield. Couldn't quite make it. That's disappointing.
The offense turns the ball over on downs.
Couldn't get enough push up front, and we are turning the ball over.
And other times, they can be the GOAT.
Yeah. We got to force 3 and out here, maybe a punt. No big plays. No big plays, guys. There we go. Good tackle. Good tackle by Tom Howard.
Tomlinson battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Go 4 wide, backed up inside the shadow of their own goalposts. Bit interesting. Of course, they're in tight.
They come out in a dime package.
Go short, get the pressure. And Craig Davis, man, he's eating us alive once again.
That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
He worked the pocket beautifully, as Tom Brady does. Maybe I should have just taken the points. No. No second guessing ourselves. We are an aggressive style team. We play aggressive ball. We go for it on fourth downs. I'm happy with what we did, even if it didn't work. I think the process was right.
Going to the left. They'll spot this one at the 30.
Heck of a spin move by Thomas in there. Tell you that much. Takes the end of the first once again. Pretty good defensive battle. Not surprising given how our teams are built.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 3-0. Chargers. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Well, back to the dime. We're playing man a lot this game. I think we got to maybe try a zone out for a little bit. See if that can work. I don't love playing zone against good quarterbacks, though. It's always a little bit of a scary prospect. Decent pressure, but Craig Davis just sat on the sideline. And nobody found him. Found a soft spot in the zone. It's going to happen when he always had 3 and you can't get any pressure home.
Whenever he enters their zone.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off.
We'll take it. There you go. Awesome. No, Huff. Huff on the tackle. Knock it free.
A lot of footballs popping up when he makes contact. His instincts know.
Haven't done this a lot. We're going to send some pressure in off the edge with Dom Diasmo.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Oh, and we let loose Ty Johnson for the hit on the quarterback, but unfortunately, he was able to find LT out of the backfield.
Thanks to a nice throw by Brady.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center.
All right, let's stop him here, defense. Let's stop him here. Let's Chiefs picked up a victory. The Ravens. Put some press up. Oh, couldn't. Oh, there's going to be a hold on the play. Thank you very much, refs. Yes, sir. Back him up. Back him up. But Michael Huff is down. Shoulder injuries, man. What's going on?
Is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
What is going on today with all these injuries?
And they'll be looking at a
No bueno.
now after the penalty backs them up.
All right, defense, let's get home. Let's hit Tom Brady. Let's make him regret dropping back in the pocket here today.
Drops back. Pressure coming.
Good pressure by Ty Johnson, able to avoid Hodges, and we force a punt. There we go, defense. Our offense has got to respond in kind. They got about 30-ish yards on their drive after we couldn't punch it in from the goal line, inside the 5 anyways. Ooh, good pressure penetration by, I can't remember who that was. Whoever I was controlling, he had good pressure on the punt. Picked up by the upper back, maybe? I always get confused about terminology on punt blocking. Nice run by Michael Bush. Runs over a dude who I thought that animation triggers fumbles a lot. Luckily, he was able to hold on to the ball. So we know Michael Bush has had some fumbling issues in years past. So thankfully, not that time. Zach Miller. All right, so the first down. Go some hurry up here.
I like the hurry up here. It's a change of pace and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Joey Porter. Oh, couldn't hold on to that one. It's the right play. Got popped. It's going to happen. I would love for him to hold on to the ball. All right. Huff's going to be back as well. I think our medical staff is outstanding. Randall L. sat at the first down line. It's a heck of a throw. Took one step to the right side of the pocket. Throws it back on the other side of the field. He's got the arm strength to zip it in there. Gonna pick up a first down.
Nickelback in this time. Gets the call. Pressure.
One cross. Nice little grab outside of the back. No, out of bounds. Oh, man. That would have been a third turnover, and that would have absolutely killed us. Whew. Luckily, they were not able to keep it inbound.
He's there for the tackle at the 48-yard line.
For a guy who has 99 carry, I think that's a second fumble on the season. It's kind of interesting that happens. Anyways,
Only one man in the backfield.
Russell gets upfield, picks up the first down
Out of bounds
once again.
at the 44-yard line.
His legs have been absolutely critical this game.
You own these guys if you can just execute.
Been picking up huge gains on the ground. The quarterback.
Hand it off to the back. Williams comes up
Only
to
about
make
2
the
yards
play
there.
at the 42-yard line.
Run the football.
Our run game is working pretty well today.
Open up the pass.
Kind of surprising. They should have a better run defense than they do.
Bush, the deep
I got a
back.
safety crashing down. I don't love it, but I like this.
Hand it off. They'll go with the play.
Antoine over the top. What was that?
This one falls incomplete.
Come on now.
What was that? I should just let him go for the ball.
Play of this drive.
I gotta stop trying to use her in those catches. All right, 3rd and 8.
The Chargers come out in a nickel package.
And we throw another pick to Chandler. That's another
Corner blitz
dumb decision
them
by me.
that time,
Come on.
and they
What am I
turn it
doing?
over.
What am I
Shouldn't have
doing?
made that throw. He really didn't have a chance to see
I
the
tried to
field
hit
and threw it
Zach
in.
Miller way too early. I thought he was going to come open, but their linebacker sank into coverage. I was expecting the blitz.
Tomlinson is the deep back. Gates
Cannot win if we're going to turn the ball over 3 times. It's just not going to
to
happen.
the tailback. Johnson is there on the stop.
Nor are we going to win if I have to tackle him from
They keep
behind with
getting
Ty
good runs
Johnson.
like that in the second quarter.
Man.
They'll be able to use play passes the entire second half.
I'm out of
The
rhythm today.
defense will just be thinking about stopping the run.
Pickup of about 5. He tucks it away.
Come on, Schweigert, break your block, kid.
The 30. Clark
Good
is
tackle
there
from
for the
behind by
tackle.
Clark, but he got
26.
big time
Daniel
game there.
Tomlinson is one of those backs that'll do it all. If I had to pick one back in the NFL, I don't know, but I might just pick LaDainian Tomlinson.
I think he said that every single game that we've played them.
Tomlinson, the lone back. Owens goes in motion.
But it remains true, doesn't it? LT is probably the best running back in the league for more than a few years.
Short. Comes
Not
up.
often you see a lineman
First
tackle
down play
a
needs
receiver,
to yield some kind of yardage. You don't want second and long
but it
too
happened
many
there.
times.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
You gotta stop turning the ball over, man.
Tomlinson, the lone back.
Ty Johnson.
Gets rid of it. Swing pass to the running back.
All right, they lose yards.
Take it out of bounds.
Almost got to him with Johnson. That was a very close to being a sack.
That would be a first down.
Let's force another field goal attempt, guys.
Brady starts
Done it twice already today. Let's do it one more
Moves in
time.
motion.
Screen again? What are we doing? What are you doing, Clark?
At the 6.
You got turned around in coverage.
It's first and goal.
There's a screenplay. I don't know what Tom Brady's looking to the outside there. I suppose that's what he does, doesn't
They
it?
kicked the field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Hodgins in motion. Hand it off. Missed it. Morrison is there for the tackle at the 4-yard line. It's second and goal at the 4.
Been a lot of long, sustained drives, except the turnovers today. Not a lot of incompletions. A lot of run plays.
With the counter play,
Nice tackle.
Burgess comes up to make the play.
Able to stick him up.
Takes advantage
All right,
of
they're
the
going
late
goal
break,
line.
Picks up 3 yards.
Power v power, baby.
Almost on the goal line, less than a yard away.
2-minute warning. I think they're still going to be in a quote-unquote goal line set
And we've
here.
reached the 2-minute mark.
Not quite, but I think they're still going to run this ball, aren't they? False start, LT. We saw it. Everybody saw it.
Early movement up front.
Real men wear black. What a sign.
Tomlinson was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
Indeed, they are.
Ball on the 6-yard line. And
All right,
this is the
defense.
8th play of this drive. And we've
Press
reached
up
the
on the
2-minute mark
outside.
for the
Got to
first
get
down.
pressure home if they're going to pass the ball. Good pressure, good pressure, good pressure.
Throwing.
Luckily, we caught a break. Not the best throw, and we're going to force another field goal attempt. Our defense is holding up incredibly today, making up for our
Well, the
offense,
defense came after
you
him
know,
on the
turning the
passing
ball over
down,
3
but they didn't throw
times,
it under
and
pressure.
we're only going to be down by
That's
6
not the best
points, which
scenario
is
for getting a
amazing.
touchdown.
Veteran kicks it through.
I
Not
suppose
every
we also had a
drive is going
turnover,
to
so
get you a touchdown. So getting 3 was big.
force
They
a
got to
turnover.
go over what
Still,
worked and what didn't. So the next
still.
drive, we'll get him a TD.
Good distance.
Let's get some good field position here, Higgins. Indeed, he does. Up to about 31. Nate Caden got the tackle. Well, it's funny when the kickers make the tackle. Doesn't happen in real life. All right, no turnovers. We got to play clean ball here, guys. And that should have been another pick. Chandler has been the guy that I'm targeting today for some reason. He is going to burn us again if we keep making dumb passes like this. It doesn't matter. Ooh, Randall L. I thought I was going to be able to get behind him. We're not. And now we're forced into a third down.
Don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
Bush, the deep man.
Looking for Antoine, maybe.
Closing in. On the move.
He couldn't hold on to it. I should have thrown it to Michael Bush. Holy cow, he was wide open. I did not see him at all. Man, that's disappointing. I gotta regroup in the second half because I am not seeing the field well on offense right now. Those picks are killing me. But a beautiful punt by Leckler. Forces a touchback. Looks like they're going to come out and try to score. Just smart. They got 3 timeouts in a minute and change.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. Jackson, the man in motion. Going long to the left.
Thank goodness
Incomplete.
we forced an incompletion there.
And he made contact with the ball.
Schweigert was there on the coverage.
3 guys, we had 2. They ran like a Hail Mary almost, seems.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Brady with a man in motion. Drops back with the throw.
Oh, nice play. Kirk Morrison, is that? I think that's Kirk Morrison, right?
So they'll have a third down now.
Just go with simple cover 3. Yeah, that's Kirk Morrison. I knew he was 52. Force something here, guys. They're going pass, they're going run. What are they doing?
Pressure coming, throwing.
Oh, come on, Johnson. Come on, dude. I had the pick 6. I was in position. Couldn't quite force the turnover. Oh, man, I was inches away. If he had better hands, he would have taken that one back for 6. Alas, he does not. We force a 3 and out. Yeah, that's 3 and out. We got a shot maybe to score here. Oh, we got pressure there. Randall L, get upfield. Hold on to the ball. All right. About 60 yards. See the field well. Take a deep breath. Focus in.
They'll pass on first down. Pressure. Throwing on the run.
Oh, wow. What a knockdown by Sean Marion. Got a little bit of happy feet there. I rolled out a little bit too quickly, probably.
Even if you don't complete the pass.
Miller was his intended target.
Go upfield, go upfield. It doesn't matter. Jamarcus Russell, he's got another first down with his legs. Haven't been able to get much through the air today, but on the ground, he has been outstanding.
The rush is on. It's the pass.
Come on, hold on to that one, Miller.
Incomplete pass.
Take what you can get.
Gotta hold on to that one, kid.
But don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
We don't need to get out of bounds. We got 3 timeouts. We gotta recognize that. No reason to go.
With the pass.
Oh man, Joey Porter, it's a catch and run. Heck of a block on the outside by Johnny Lee Higgins there. Let's call a timeout. Probably an illegal block because he was 5 yards out of bounds, but we're going to ignore that and just say it was a good block. Beautiful catch by the 4th receiver in our offense. Cut up field. Let's take a few yards again. Jamarcus Russell, he's going to have 100 yards rushing this game.
This is where it really counts. Use your best play and put the ball in there.
They're 46 for some reason.
They're blitzing under pressure.
Just throw it away, throw it away. Unbelievable.
He didn't want to risk it.
Whew, that was close. I didn't think he was going to be able to get rid of the ball. Fortunately, he does. You don't have to go deep yet. We can still go over the middle. We got 2 timeouts left. Higgins. Nice catch. He's got it. Johnny Lee Higgins with a touchdown at the end of the first half. Nice play. He broke a tackle as well. Wow, what a grab by Higgins in traffic. Able to fight for the yards and get into the end zone. Looks like we're going to go into the half miraculously up on the Chargers in a very tight slugfest so far. Oh, that's a big-time play by a big-time player right there.
This is a
Man.
team that's very balanced. They don't think too much about the score in the first part of the game. They just keep going out and do their thing.
Exactly. Credit where credit's due. Our defense has allowed us to,
No one has really taken control so
you know,
far in this one.
stay in
It's
this
still
game.
anyone's game.
First and 10.
It's been astonishing how well they've played. They've given up a couple big plays, but in the red zone, we've been absolute monsters today. Let's keep it up. They're probably going to call this one play. As long as they don't break something big, they're going to go into half. So it's going to be
They might not be busting off
6 to
big
7
games.
at the end of the
Those
first
linemen are
half.
really working hard down
To
there.
the second half, and we're getting the ball back. I would love, love, love to go down and score a touchdown here.
So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 7-6. Raiders.
Take a look at the halftime statistics. It's not going to be the prettiest for Russell. Yeah, 9 for 21, but it doesn't matter. He's been a beast on the ground. I mean, Tom Brady's not having a great game either. Pass defenses are being, they're just absurd today. On the ground, Russell's been gashing him, man. 4 attempts, 48 yards. I got to get the ball to cross a little bit more. Although I thought he had more yards than that, to be honest with you. But it's really been Russell, man. He's been that guy in this game. I mean, Thompson, he's had a couple big runs. Greg Davis once again killing us. But Randall L. beast today. We're spreading the ball around once again. So are they? Yeah, Grant Chandler, their middle linebacker, got 2 picks on us today. Both times I targeted Zach Miller. But Osman also had the pick, and then Ty Johnson. Man, he was so close to having that pick 6. Just couldn't quite snag it home. Anywho, let's get back to it. Get back to it, drive down, score, touchdown here on the opening drive.
This one in the air. Sends it sailing.
Not the best kick I've ever seen. But we don't have a lot of blocking on this side of the field. Like I said,
This one hasn't been decided yet. Each of these teams have played fairly well on both sides of the ball. So I could see this one getting decided by whoever has the last possession.
John, we talked about it earlier. Each of these defenses has done an excellent job so far.
Yeah, that's what you expect from these 2 defenses going head-to-head. Not a lot of offensive scoring, but this is a great game.
Ball on their own.
nice run there. Wait for them to finish talking. Start interjecting my thoughts.
Bennett lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Hand it off.
No, he doesn't. He's just going to Griffith out of the flat.
Fullback breaks free. Ward
Nice
there
big
on the
pickup on
stop.
the air
At the
by
38-yard
Justin
line.
Griffith.
First and 10.
That's a quintessential part of our offense. That, what's it called? Like fullback, or halfback fake, fullback flat, or something like that.
Fullback
That's a beautiful play.
play action. Throwing.
Oh my goodness, Johnny Lee Higgins,
He loses it.
pick up the ball, dude. What are you looking at, man?
When the offense turns the ball
Wow,
over
4
this way,
turnovers.
the coach
Unbelievable.
needs to figure out why it's happening and make some adjustments.
Somehow he was able to hold on to the ball. Unfortunately, he fumbles the ball on the big hit. He's trying to throw that one away. It's a miracle that he even caught it. I would have much rather that hit the turf.
Handed off to the back
It don't matter. Ty Johnson with a big hit.
to make the play.
If they had play action, that would have been a touchdown for Antonio
Best
Gates.
backs in the league
I
average
totally
45
bit on the
yards
fake.
a carry. But there are a lot
Well,
of things
I
that
was
go
expecting
into
a fake,
successful running game.
and I wasn't
Gotta
expecting a
have good
fake.
play calling,
But
good
if it was a
blocking up
fake,
front,
I would have
and
been
back that
burned
can
for
take
like
advantage
50
when it's
yards on
easy open.
Owens
touchdown.
comes in
Last did
motion.
not happen. They just go for the run play.
Gets the pass off. And
Craig Davis once again.
Morrison is there.
Not
for
quite the
tackle.
first down.
At the 31. Davis makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Let's go defense.
This team has to start converting on third
Nice
down.
play. No, Clark gets burned by Craig Davis once again.
Comes up to make the play.
He's just killed us in those 2 games that he's played against us.
Tom Brady.
Man, that's super disappointing.
5 more yards to get it into the end zone.
Tom Brady is really working towards him, man. You have to spotlight him like the entire second half, I think. Oh, I got pancaked.
Lobs one into the end zone.
Okay, that was on me. I went for the pick. I don't know what I'm thinking. Don't know what I'm thinking. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I got a little bit tilted by the turnover. And I played dumb defense right there. So we gotta relax. Gotta pick up where we left off.
On the carry.
And make the conversion.
So they get the touchdown.
No more turnovers, guys. No more turnovers.
Cyphers. Looks like he's
Big
just about ready
swinging
to
momentum
get
here
this
in the second half.
And he got all of that on a great kick. This one is handled by Higgins.
Good return. Decent return. That's about the 30.
Higgins takes this one back.
Oops. I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit
Watch
the
where there's movement up front. Look for the hole. And
dash
set
button,
your
but I
man
hit
to
pause.
intercept.
Bennett, the deep back. On the call.
Good run by Michael Bennett. Gets to the outside. Almost the first down.
At the 36.
Be patient out there.
I do love when we have these second and short
That's when you
situations.
attack. But don't force it.
Bush lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Going to the right.
Come on. You've got to be kidding me.
The Raiders.
We almost had 5 turnovers. I don't know what's going on today.
They should be able to run the
Somebody's
ball
got to hold on
and
to the
yards
ball,
in
man.
here.
Even Von Cross
The
dropped the
defense
ball.
has had difficulty stopping them on third down.
We were able to recognize the linebacker. He hit that gap. We bounced to the inside, and we pick up the first down. Nice run by Von Cross there. Nice run.
They've been very good rushing the ball on first down, but still trail.
Hit in the
Sometimes a
backfield.
strong running game doesn't
Down
always
on the ground.
translate into scoring a lot of points. Get them
Luckily,
thick pass
no
and
fumble, no
surprise
pick.
them with a draw play.
I'll take it. They got a linebacker on Joey Porter.
Chargers come out in a nickel back.
It don't matter.
Go with a draw. Chandler.
Well, I thought it wasn't going to matter because I thought somebody was going to pick up the lineman. Fortunately, they decided to let him come through and hit us basically at the line of scrimmage. Not what I would have done if I was a blocker, but
They've done very well on third down to this point.
I don't like that play.
Dropping back.
Go upfield, go upfield. It doesn't matter. Jamarcus Russell, he's taken off once again. Another huge gain by Russell on the ground.
42-yard line.
They have no answer. They have not called a contain or a spy all game, and he's been eating them alive when we've had the opportunities. It's like four first down pickups, I think, by him. Oh, wow.
To make the
Phillips
play.
popped Von Cross.
39, 8th play of this drive.
Second and 7. Ball on the 39-yard
Man,
line.
Russell's legs, man. I don't know where we would have been at today without the scrambling quarterback.
Closing in. Fires this
That was
one.
a dumb play in hindsight,
Picked off.
and we throw another pick. It is
Now 3 interceptions
5
for these guys.
freaking turnovers. I should have just thrown that one
So
away.
they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start.
Let's force safety here, guys. Come on. Bail me out. Bail me out, defense.
Keep the throttle down. Hand it off.
Nice tackle by Thomas Howard. Couldn't quite hit him behind the line of scrimmage, but still.
Big part of this guy's running style is to use the
We're sending the
blockers to
house.
set up his
Engage
cut,
8.
but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off to the back. They'll go
Get there,
with
get
the
there.
play.
No, no. T.O. with a one-handed grab. Luckily, Osman was able to
On the open field.
snag it. I guess run. They called for the play action at a beautiful time. Almost got home anyways, but
And he makes a throw. He's a
risky
cool
play
guy.
didn't work out.
He's a tough guy.
Out of the I formation. Gets the call. Keeping him at bay. Huff is there on
Looks like
the
Tomlinson's
stop
starting
at
to
the
take off.
35.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Hands it off.
No, he doesn't.
Gets rid of it.
Oh, pick that off, Clark.
Great
Come
position
on.
and great reaction made that
You
play.
literally had the ball in your hands, and you couldn't intercept it.
Ball on the 35.
Some of the big plays you've given up today, man. That's the least you can do.
Tomlinson, the deep man. Gives the ball off.
No, he doesn't.
Setting up play action. Gets the pass
And he goes for the
field.
freaking interception again. T.O.'s down the sideline. Michael Huff got him, luckily.
Terrell Owens is such a you don't always have to get the ball to him deep. You can hand it to him on a
We
reverse.
have too many
throw it to him
weapons
on a
for us to
slant,
hold him down
or
all
you can
game,
just
I
run
guess.
right through the defense.
Played well enough on defense, to be quite honest with you. It's been the offense that's been absolutely screwing us today.
To the 7-yard line. First and goal, they can't get into the end zone. 7 yards to go for the touchdown.
Let's go, D. I would love defense if you could do it for me one more time. That'd be great. I'm asking a lot.
It's a blitz.
There we go, Ty Johnson. Nice hit.
21 is there
And
for
he
the tackle.
sacked him today.
At the 3.
I'd love it if somebody could hit him in the backfield and report a sack.
They're 3 yards away from scoring.
Yes, I don't know if that's going to be in the cards for us at the moment.
They line up in the I formation. Trying to get to the pylon.
Come on. I had him in the backfield, and he just broke the
You're gonna
tackle
see
there
what
with nothing.
happened
It's
here.
Ty
This is a
Johnson.
bruising run. He gets it, and boom, he pounds his way in for the score.
I did go for the pass, but I don't know why I wasn't able to tackle him. Don't know why I wasn't able to tackle him. Well, they're up 3 scores now.
The point after
And,
is good.
like, seriously,
That was a nice
offense,
job of keeping those
we
chains
cannot
moving
have
before
any
they
more
cost our
turnovers.
penalty.
I mean,
Now they gotta see if they
I
can
don't know how you
keep
expect to
going.
win with 4 turnovers, but we got 5.
For the remainder of this game.
There's a reason why we're down.
Kick
No, it just
downfield.
bounced into the end zone. Or not.
This one is fielded by
That was a dumb mistake.
He wasn't able to make anything happen.
Hoping that was going to bounce out of bounds, maybe. I should have just.
Swarming down on him.
I don't know what I'm
He had
thinking.
nowhere
I don't know
to
what I was
hide.
thinking.
Ross, the deep back. Little misdirection.
Good run.
Phillips comes up to make the play. With the cross.
Ran right into the linebacker.
Up front, maybe a yard or
Not the
two.
best block up front. I know he was a linebacker on a, or as a receiver on a linebacker, so I guess I can't expect too much. But
Tosses it right. Chandler is there on
Chandler,
the
man,
stop.
he's been
At the
a beast
15-yard
today.
line.
This is an important play. Look for the guy who always seems to come up big.
At the end of 3, the score is 21-7. Chargers.
Oops.
The Raiders have the ball. And
All right, guys. All right.
deficit to overcome to start this final period.
We had to make a fourth quarter comeback last time we played him.
Come out on a nickel package. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you, the
Come on, he
defense
was
made a
wide open.
Great stand right there. I don't think you have a
What was that
choice.
throw?
Punt the ball.
What on earth was that throw? We had him for a first down, and we couldn't hit him, and that is a big-time waste of a possession.
Warwick looks like he's ready for the return.
Good get off on the right side. Gonna force a fair catch.
He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line. The Chargers will start the
All right,
drive
defense.
at the 37-yard
Let's go.
line. First and 10.
They line up in the I formation. They give it to the halfback.
Good tackle from behind by Kirk Morrison.
At the
Give a
41-yard
swipe at his
line.
feet.
So that's a gain of about 5.
More or less.
Ball on their own
Those dive
41.
tackles are always kind of a funny animation in this game. Come on, defense.
Brady sends a man in motion. It's the toss to the left. Williams
They're gonna
is
give him
there
first,
for the
probably.
tackle At the 47. Brady with a man in motion.
Counter, counter, counter. Just
Here
kidding.
they come. Pressure coming. Throws it. Swings it out.
Nice,
And
big
he is
time
knocked
hit stick
out of
by
bounds.
Kirk
At the
Morrison.
46-yard line. Didn't get much. Ball on their
Funny
own
animation.
47.
Don't know if I've ever seen that one before.
46-yard line.
The robot walk or whatever he was doing there. All right, defense. Get home, Ty Johnson.
Nickelback in this
Draw, 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 draw.
halfback.
Third down.
45-yard line. And that's a gain of about 8. Looking for a third down conversion here. They have to
Force
get
a punt, guys. Let's force a punt, guys.
They've executed very well on third down
Run
so
right,
far.
run right at me. Run right at me. Counter to the right. Nope.
Hand it off, throwing it away.
I don't know what was going on with our receiver, but it doesn't matter. We force a punt. Defense holds once again. We absolutely need to get points on this drive. We need to score a touchdown. No, not points. We need to score a touchdown. See if Russell can turn it around. I don't know what that punt was. Touchback is what it was.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force
All right,
it into
Russell.
cover.
All right, Russell. Let's be calm in the pocket. Let's take what they give you.
The Raiders line up in the bunch formation. With the pass,
hold on to the ball, dude.
Chandler gets to him just as the ball arrives.
I know you got popped when you got hit, so sucks. But you gotta hold on to the ball. That's what I pay you to do.
The lone setback drops back. And the quarterback has a lot of room to run.
I guess we're just running the ball with Jamarcus Russell today. That's our game plan. First, second, third, and fourth quarter. Boy, I'd love it if Higgins just comes open.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. With the pass, almost picked off.
Should have rifled that in. Okay, we gotta go for it. I think. We just haven't been able to do anything. We gotta spread them out. See if somebody just pops open. Maybe Russell does it one more time today on the ground. Higgins, dude, it hit you in the hands and you can't hold on to the ball. What the heck? Like, what on earth, man? Seriously? You heard footsteps, I guess. Man, I don't know how you don't hang on to that ball. You gotta be kidding me. That could be the end of it, if we're being honest. They put up points here. It's gonna take some type of miracle. And we get offsides. What are you doing, short?
So he's called for encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach more than a penalty like that.
Tomlinson, the lone setback. Chandler, the man in motion. To carry it.
Somebody force a fumble, please. Record an interception. I don't know. Something.
All he had to do was get behind those big old
something.
and just keep pushing. The next thing you know, they're moving the chains.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance.
I was going for the strip.
No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped.
And be aggressive. I'm going for the strip. You know, face mask down here. I don't really care. You gotta turn the ball over, get the ball back somehow. Oops. Looks like I dove, trying to call an audible. 4 wide? What are they doing?
Through the middle, a gain of about 6. The 7-yard line is where they have to go on this third down play.
I guess we'll press up, but I don't think it matters too much at this stage in the game. Unless they miss a field goal here or something.
With the pass.
Especially because Turner just comes open over the middle.
Move the ball through the air very effectively. And he's now accounted for over 250 yards passing.
Somebody force a fumble. That's all I'm asking.
Out of the I formation.
That's what I'm asking.
Can he get there? They'll go with a play fake. Throws
Out of bounds.
the end zone. The pass ball's incomplete.
Good pressure, good pressure.
Like that.
Davis was the
Send in blitzes and try to hit him, try to stop the run, or try to hit Tom Brady. Something. I don't know.
Turner, the lone back. Looking for the goal line.
And they get into the end zone. That's probably going to do it. I mean, it's not quite over yet. But down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. It's happened before. I mean, you know, was it Bucks Colts? I think I talked about this game earlier this season. Bucks Colts back in '04, maybe it was.
The point after
They're down
is
3
good.
scores.
So following
Sunday
that
Night Football.
touchdown,
And able to
score
come
is
back.
28-7. Chargers. Cyphers in
San
to kick this
Diego.
one
Big
off.
time drop by Johnny Lee Higgins on that drive, though.
Good
Back
distance.
to return.
He's made plays for us, though, so we
This
can't
one is
hold.
taken
It's not
by
on
Higgins.
him. The rest of our team's not played well either.
They need one quick score, and then
We're not going to run the ball. We need to go
27.
down the field, score quick touchdowns.
Nickelback in this gun. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it.
Come on.
Almost intercepted.
And lead him a little bit further there, Jamarcus.
Number 29 with the coverage.
Second and 10.
Rough game for Russell, except for running the ball.
The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
Almost a pick 6, because that ball should be on the sideline.
Number 31 was there on the coverage.
Third and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Shaking my head, man. Can't see it, but I'm shaking my head.
The Raiders line up in a 5.
There you go. Held on to that one. All right, all right, all right. Don't hurry it.
40. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. They're going to go with a no huddle. Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure. Throws this
Good
one
pressure
away.
by Merriman. He was
He didn't want to risk
in the
an
backfield
interception,
like
so
immediately.
decides to throw it away. Ball on their own 40.
Watch your eyes. Set.
Open field and he's going to run. Breaks free. And he goes out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
if you don't like what you see with the defense, you can always audible into something else.
I don't know why on earth I would run the ball here. I don't know what they're telling me to pass it. No, 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 no. We ain't passing here.
Play football. Check it. Hey.
It's a blitz. Throws it. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 40. It appears they've gotten someone for
Holding play. Holding on.
This one is going to be on the offense.
I don't know what
They haven't had too many penalties this game, so
wasn't any holding
it's
on
not
that
really
one.
been killing us. Well, Madden says we didn't hold, so we didn't hold.
The Raiders line up
Corrupt
in a
refs, man.
5-receiver set this time. Under pressure. Throws
Oh,
this
wow.
one
I
away.
just saw Porter open at the last
Couldn't
second.
find
Should
a
have thrown it to
receiver,
him.
so he threw it where no one could get it.
Big passing down right here. This is what it's all
Again,
about.
I'm not seeing the ball
All
well.
about midfield.
I'm not seeing the field well today in the pocket. I'm sure it could be evidenced by the number of times I've
The
scrambled.
Chargers come out in a nickel package. Sean Merriman has it.
That'll do it.
Throws the
Stick a
first
fork in
two
us. We're done.
interceptions. They just should have tucked it away and run with it.
6 turnovers in one
Interception.
game.
They'll
You
set
can't
up
win
shop at the
with
46-yard
like 3
line.
turnovers. No way on earth you're going to win with 6 turnovers.
Hands it off. Sack is there on the stop.
You know, it's
Defensive
kind of
tackle surged
quintessential
through the line to bring the runner
for
down.
what has plagued us in our losses
Second down,
over the
8 to go.
past 3 seasons. We turn the ball over, we lose. I mean, it's as simple as that. That's how it is in real life. You turn the ball over, you're going to lose the game.
The Raiders come out in
It's a bit
nickel
unfortunate. I mean,
package. Off on the draw. Morrison comes up to make the play.
you know, it really depends on how
Moves
we're
forward
going to be
for a gain of
tied
4.
in the
Third
standings
down
after this
play here,
game.
they have to get it to
Have the
36.
same record. I mean, you know, quite clearly, they obviously outplayed us this game by a
These
lot.
third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Gets the pass off. He
Really?
hits his receiver.
Really? I was there, and he just
Huff is
catches
there
it.
on the stop.
Really?
At the 7. With that pass, he
What the heck?
closes in on 300 yards. They need 7 yards for a
I
touchdown.
am loath to look at the stats at the end of this game for our offense because it is ugly.
They line up in the I formation. Closing in. Look for the
And
end
they
zone.
throw it into the end
Touchdown,
zone. They're just
Chargers.
The
rubbing it
receiver
in at
ran
this
a
point, aren't they?
perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
You know, this blowout was something else. I mean, they had 6 points at the end of the first, and they're going to put up
Comes in for the
29 in the
extra
second
point.
half, and we have put up 0.
The extra
Wow.
point attempt is
That
good.
is
The
absurd.
Chargers continue to increase
So 4
their
picks,
lead.
we've had 2
Second
fumbles.
is back and ready to put
Just
the
bad all
ball in
around.
the air. Nice
Back to
distance.
So.
return.
Maybe we can score a touchdown before the
This
end of
one
the
is
game.
handled by
You know,
Higgins.
we'll put ourselves into some higher spirits. All right. Johnny Lee down the sideline. And all right, there we go. That's been something that we've been missing.
He returns this one all the
This
way
game, you know,
for the
maybe it could
score.
spark
And
something.
what you're going to see here is a good
Maybe not, but
example
maybe
of how you
maybe
can
it could.
set up blocking on kick return.
Beautiful block on the
Watch how they
outside,
create a
51.
crease
I mean,
for him.
pancaked him again.
He sees his lane, makes some moves, and then he's gone.
But still, our offense has been just total garbage today. It's just those turnovers, man. I think if we would have scored, if we'd taken the field goal early on, could have been a different game.
A few breaks and then some. Might be a little late in the game to think about the comeback now.
The onside kick is off.
Ooh, it's a good kick, but Hodgins is able to grab it.
They just need to eat up clock now because they have this game pretty well in hand.
Indeed, they do.
The 2-minute mark now.
It would take a miracle for all miracles, to win this game.
Hand it off.
If they're just going to pick up first downs on first,
For the tackle.
yeah, with the runs, I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with
What are we
some
supposed to
When he
do?
got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
2 minutes left.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep.
Only shot is forcing a
Going
fumble
from
here.
the I formation.
Check it. Play football. It's on.
They give it to the halfback. Sharp stiff arm.
We're just going to let him run to the end zone,
The
aren't we?
10, 5, touchdown, Chargers.
Scored 30 points in the
That's a
second
brilliant
half.
run.
Unbelievable.
One of the big reasons he was able to get it all the
I
way
was
to the
there.
end
I don't
zone
know.
was because of this move.
LT, you know.
He looks like he's playing on a different level than the other guys with that kind of deal.
Ah, man. Yeah, avert your eyes from this one. Phillip Rivers is the holder.
The point
Kinda funny,
after
actually.
is good. The Chargers have it all working now as they continue to expand
San
their lead.
Diego is
Cypher
lined up
looks
for the
like he's
kickoff.
just about ready to kick this
Back
one
deep
off.
to
He got
return.
all of that one. This one is fielded by Higgins.
Couldn't break it that time.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect.
On the
The game
return.
really,
Really like
hasn't
to throw a
gone the way they
touchdown.
thought it
Pad
would,
my stats
but they
just a
have
little
lot
bit.
of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
With the throw.
Uh-oh.
What
Hey, there we go, Zach Miller. Way to hold on to the ball.
At the 46. He records his third tackle of the game. They want to hurry it up here.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
I honestly thought that was going to be another pick because of the way that we've been playing today.
Pass play.
Luckily, it was
first
not.
down. Gets rid of it. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah,
Probably
they do.
should have been an
Running the
interception.
ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Be good. Hey, soft, man.
Nickelback in this time. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 35-yard line.
Playing
And
for
they're
pride
going without
now.
a huddle.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Knock him out. Set.
With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here.
Gain of 6 on the play.
All right, now. There we go, D. Set.
Here comes the blitz. Pressure coming. Down he
Seriously,
goes.
guys?
Nothing for him to do on that play except take
Why are
a
they
set.
blitzing
Just
this
because the
stage?
defense just gives them no choice in the matter. They disguise their rush from the 3-4 set.
Don't be fooled.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Big hit on the ball carrier. They'll call this play at the line of
Gain
scrimmage.
of 14 on the play.
There you go, PA guy. I see you being excited. I appreciate it, man.
It's a blitz. Pressure. With the throw. Simeon is there.
Call
on the
timeout.
stop. They brought the heat, but it was a good throw by Russell.
And that's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Gets rid of it, and he hits his target.
Couldn't quite get into the end zone, huh?
At the 2-yard line. So he does a good job to get in on the play and records his 8th tackle. He's made some good throws and is now over 200 yards for the game.
Watch each other's back.
He's going
Let's
to
walk it in. All right, touchdown.
Watch here, they gave him just enough.
There's a little
to
more
run through.
respectability.
He took it in for the
But not
score.
quite enough, man. Yeah, we weren't expecting perfection this season, but this is a big-time loss. We'll have to just forget about it next game.
The extra point attempt is good.
Regroup.
The Raiders
Say, you
still
know what?
find themselves in a very deep hole.
We've played well so far this
To even
season.
have a chance at
Hiccups
coming
are going to
back in this
happen.
one.
Got to clean this up. You know, if we're going to
Here it is.
If we're going to play them in the playoffs, which could very well
They
happen.
have this game pretty well in hand. This is one of those spots where you
It says
might
they're in
want to get
kickoff
some of your
formation for some reason
backups
this
some
week.
playing time.
Probably because they're kneeling the ball down. I'm not going to call timeout. We'll just let this run out. So we were able to get a touchdown, a couple touchdowns to get late. But they really decimated us in the first or in the second half. So 42-21. We were hoping for today.
Second and long.
Hopefully, see who we play next week. 'Cause I don't remember. Hopefully, we just come out, get into a good rhythm early on offense, and we pick up a victory next time.
San Diego 42, Oakland 21.
The crowd is not happy.
This game is
I
presented
understand.
by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Tonight.
These will not be pretty. Ugh. 42% completion, 4 picks. Tom Brady absolutely smoked us in the second half. Next game, we gotta come out. We gotta know, hey, let's get into some medium and short stuff. Get into a good rhythm. He had a lot of yards on the ground. Vaughn Cross was bottled up today. I think that was another big reason why we couldn't get anything going. Our run game has been critical. Yeah, Russell, yeah, for sure. But a lot of those were on third down. Couldn't establish any type of rhythm here today. Randall had a nice game towards the end. Higgins had a big drop. Maybe could have been something if he caught that one. I'm not going to put this loss on him. It's just more so, he caught on, we dropped the ball. We gave the ball away on the ground, fumbled a ton, threw 4 picks. Grant Chandler was a monster today. Just a total beast, man. And we couldn't get any sacks. Again, that's also a reason why we couldn't do anything. So, you know what? Again, put it in the books. These type of games happen every now and then. Just got to hope that that's our one stinker this year. We come back, play good, solid football the rest of the season. And, looking like we're going to be in the playoffs. We're certainly in playoff position now. And hope that we can keep it up and not play like that in the playoffs. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Maybe it wasn't the rematch that we were hoping for. Either way, we'll try to get them next time when we play Philadelphia at home once again. Till then, see you all in the next video. See ya.